and welcome to my channel, Crafty Fox DIYs. This video is part of the What Would You Make challenge hosted by Brenda from Wrestling Lace DIY and Christine from Divine Designs. This month's guest host is Aurea from DIY with Aurea. I will have links to their channels as well as a link to the playlist down in the description box. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, for DIY number one, I have this little basket, and then I have this glass lemon, and I have this pretty ribbon. Now I'm going to take some styrofoam and I'm going to cut it to fit inside of the basket. I'm going to give it a trim so that it fits down in there nicely. And this is going to be for the lemon to set on top of. I just want to make sure that the lemon's going to be sticking up enough. Now I'm going to take this piece of burlap and I'm going to wrap the styrofoam in the burlap. I'm just going to use some hot glue to secure the burlap to the styrofoam. And then I'm going to stick it back down inside of the basket. Now I have this raffia and I'm going to use that to make sort of a nest for the lemon to sit in. So I'm just going to roll it up into a circle and then I'm going to cut that off. I'm going to use long pieces of the raffia to tie the circle together so that it holds its shape. I'm going to tie it in 3 places. So there I am, just tying the first one, and then after I get that one tied, then I'll do it 2 more times just to make sure that it stays in place and holds its shape for the lemon to sit inside of, to keep it from being so wobbly. I'm just going to trim the lemon nest up, and then I'll use some hot glue to put on the bottom of it and then put that down inside of the basket on top of the burlap covered styrofoam. I'm just going to test my lemon out in there, and that's going to work great. Now I'm going to take this ribbon and I'm going to decorate the basket with it. Just going to use hot glue to glue it around the outside perimeter of the basket. Take the lemon out of there because I don't want it to fall off while I'm doing this. Like I said, I'm just going to use hot glue to secure it all the way around the basket. Now I decided that the lemon needed something a little extra, and on the sides there the styrofoam didn't go all the way over, so I'm just using some raffia to fill in the gaps on the sides. And then also to keep the lemon from coming out, because the person I'm giving this to has small children, and so I didn't like the idea of them being able to just pick up the lemon and possibly throw it thinking like it's a ball or something like that. So I decided to come up with an idea to help keep it inside the basket. And so what I'm doing is taking this ribbon I just tied like a shoestring bow, and then I'm going to hot glue the ribbon to itself around the lemon. And then I'm going to use hot glue. I'm going to put some hot glue on the ribbon, and then I'm going to put that down into the basket on top of the styrofoam. And then I'm going to put some more hot glue on the sides. I'm just going to kind of tilt the lemon back and put some hot glue on either side. And this will help keep it inside of the basket. So if they lift it up, it's coming up basket and all. Just like that. And I decided that it still needed a little something more, so I decided to add some greenery and some flowers. So I'm just adding in some different, leaves that I have. I think this is like ferns and whatnot. And I'm just using hot glue to secure those in, lifting the lemon up and hooking them in underneath. And then I'm going to do the same thing with these little yellow flowers that I have. And then I'll also add in a little bit of baby's breath. I thought it needed a little extra white because of the white in the ribbon. And so it just kind of helps tie everything together. And there it is. I think it's turned out really nice and pretty. Okay, now on to DIY number 2. I have this cute little bucket. It says, say hello to summer, and it has a lemon on it. And then I have this little wood floral pick, and then I have these stems that came off. So another project that I did, I pulled all the leaves and the flowers off. And then I have this lemon garland that I ordered from Temu. And then I have some Waverly chalk paint in the color maize. And I give this wood floral pick, I give it 3 coats of the maize to completely cover up the design that was on there. And I'm going to take the styrofoam, I'm just going to press it into the bucket so I get the shape that I need to cut out the styrofoam. I'm just using my X-Acto knife to cut out the styrofoam, and I'll use my scissors to trim it up a little bit. Then I'm just going to stick that right down inside the bucket. I wanted it to be just a little bit larger so that it would fit in there nice and snug, because I don't want it to go all the way to the bottom. Then I use some painter's tape to put my stems together, and I don't show me taking the painter's tape off, but I do that later on. You'll see that in the final reveal. The painter's tape's not on there. Now I'm going to pull all of the lemons and the leaves off of the vine, and I'm going to stick the leaves and the lemons onto my stems here. Now these stems had little places coming out where the other flowers were on there, and so I was able to put these leaves on there like that. But if they didn't, and I just had just the plain stems coming up without the little, things sticking out, then I would hot glued the leaves onto the stems. So if you have to just use plain stems to make yours, or if you want to use sticks from your yard, then you can just hot glue those on. But I didn't have to do that with this because of those having the other little things sticking out there. So after I get all of my leaves on, then I'm going to add on my lemons. And I'm just using the 3 large lemons that were on there. Well, they're still small, but the largest of those lemons, I'm using those. I'm not going to use the smaller ones. Okay, now I have my pick, and I'm going to stick it in to my little pot here where I want it. But it's too tall, so I'm just going to break off the end of it and then stick it down inside. Then that's how it's going to look. Now to cover up the styrofoam, I'm just going to put some hot glue on top of the styrofoam, and then I'm going to take these wood chips and I'm going to press those into the wood glue, or to the hot glue. And I'm just going to keep doing this, putting in some hot glue and putting in the wood chips, and then dumping them out, and then more hot glue and wood chips, and then dumping them out. And I'm just going to keep doing that until the styrofoam is completely covered. And at one point I just start gluing in the wood chips one piece at a time, because that was easier to do, just to cover up one little spot or something. Okay, then once I get that done, I will take the pick out, and I'm going to use a black permanent marker, and I'm just going to write fresh lemons onto the floral pick here. And then I'm going to draw a lemon in the center. Now you could use vinyl or stickers, or you could write whatever you wanted to on it, but this is what I chose to put on this one. I think it's cute. Super cute DIY tree. Okay, DIY number 3. I have this tray. I have no idea where it came from. I've had it a long time. And I decided to give it a nice makeover. So I have this bright yellow by Apple Barrel, and I have this material that I got from Dollar Tree. Then I have some wood beads, and I'm going to mark off my material where I need it, and then I'm going to cut it so that it fits inside of the little tray. And I got it off a little bit. It wasn't completely straight, so I had to straighten it up some as I was cutting it, which meant that the red marker was showing where I didn't want it to show. So, because I had intended to cut the red marker off, but as I was cutting straight, that wasn't happening. So I'll show you how I fixed that later. But now I'm taking that bright yellow and I'm painting the tray, and I gave it 2 coats. And then I use a combination of wood glue and hot glue to glue the beads onto the bottom of the tray, just so that it has some little feet and stands up a little bit. And I decided not to paint those or the bottom of the tray and just leave those natural. Now I'm going to put a nice generous coat of Mod Podge in the bottom of the tray, and that's how I will adhere the material to the bottom of the tray. Okay, now once I get that nice and coated, then I'm going to put the material in, and I just keep fooling around with it until I get it in there nice and neat. And now I have this, it's kind of like jute lace, and I got this from Temu, and I'm just going to use hot glue to glue that into the tray, and that's going to cover up that part where it messed up. Well, where I messed up, and I didn't draw my line straight, and so it was nice. It was crooked and it wasn't straight anyway. So I'm just going to use hot glue to secure that around to cover that up. And then I decided to go around twice because, as you could probably see, there was still some of the red marker showing. I really got it off on that one end. That's the thing, about crafting. You can turn it into whatever you want. You can embellish things and make corrections as you go and really make it your own. So I just trimmed that off, and then it's all nice and covered, and you can't see my mess up. Now it just looks intentional and pretty. Then I decided to take some more of that jute lace and glue it on the long sides. So I just put some hot glue on there and then just done this on both of the long sides. And I do test it out on the shorter sides, but I really didn't like how it looked. So I decided to just leave it on the long sides only. And then I don't show this on camera, but I do take some polyacrylic and give it a coat of polyacrylic to make sure it's nice and durable and can withstand some kitchen damage. Okay, let's take one final look at all 3 of these projects. Okay, that's all for this video. Let me know what you think of my lemon decor. Be sure to check the description box for the host channels as well as a link to the playlist so that you can get all kinds of What Would You Make DIY inspiration. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.